So, you're a teacher.
I immediately regret this decision.
Who would have thought it could be so hard?
I want to know why.
Students are impossible to control. Parents can't be trusted. Government and admin policies just don't make any sense.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Fear not, fellow educators. Help is on its way.
Awesome.
Crying in My Car, a podcast for teachers. We bring you a weekly dose of comedic curriculum. And now, here's your host, Devin
Hey-o, Devin Seabolt here. Crying in My Car, podcast for teachers. Got my lovely co-host, Mr. Mike Lee, in the house.
Hello, everyone.
And Gregory Texan Parrott will be joining us a little bit later for the portion of...
Teach the Teacher, yeah.
Teach the Teacher.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's great to have you guys tuning in. By the way, we do video online now, too. I wanted to mention that real quick. We just have a brand new Crying in My Car YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to if you just type in Crying in My Car podcast on YouTube. And also, I'll post the link on our socials, and that way you can just click on it, subscribe. Those of you that are into the video portion, you're like, I want to watch the podcast. There you are. And our beautiful faces are there for you to observe. We need to get better lighting. We're working on the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting
we kind of look
issue.
like witness protection program Crying in My Car. But it's cool. Also, Patreon. We have Patreon subscribers, awesome new merch that's going out, and then also the bonus episodes each and every week, full-length bonus episodes on the weekends that you guys can download for free for being a subscriber. It's awesome. So join us over there, patreon.com/crying in my car. I know a lot of teachers were kind of like, I don't know if, I'm going to have a job this year. And now that you do, and now you signed your contract for the year, you know what? Give us $5 a month. That's all it is.
That's all we need. Yeah,
that's all we need.
Man. Come on.
Now you're set.
Just a little bit of
it keeps us going.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're able to provide, quality video, but you becoming a Patreon subscriber, maybe suddenly we have lighting. Because of your awesome support. But no, I want to ask you this question, Mike, because I found myself doing something. I don't know if everybody does this. What do you do? And this is kind of a weird question, but what do you do when nobody's home?
What do I do?
You're home, yeah. Do you have anything that you do that you just like, man, I just don't... I have my own individual thing. Do you have your guilty pleasures, stuff you do at your house?
No.
No?
No, I don't.
You're just a normal person when everybody leaves?
I have so much crap going on all the time that if nobody's here and it's just me, I sit on the couch and watch television.
Really?
And try to unwind.
Just be lazy.
Maybe take a nap in the afternoon if I have time.
Maybe?
Yeah.
You nap every day.
No, not lately. I haven't been able to, man. It's been crazy. It's been
that's
nuts.
rough.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It sucked
Adulthood.
for me, for sure. I hate it. With a fiery passion,
right?
I hate it.
I dance. I don't know why, but
you do?
Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing.
Nobody's there. You're all by yourself, just dancing in your living room.
I have dance parties.
Wow.
Yep.
Full-on dance parties.
Full-on dance parties. I literally just put on my Alexa and I'm like, play Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And then I just sit there. Dun, 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 and my dog's just looking at me like, what are you doing?
What in the hell is wrong with this guy?
And it's just a way to get moving, get a little bit of exercise. I practice some new moves. I do some little MJs, some ushers, some, I throw some stuff in there and have myself a little dance party. And I get worked up, I get energized, I feel good, and I'll do it like it's weird, but I write. Like yesterday, I was writing a lot. I got 2 new videos coming out this week on Facebook. I was writing for the podcast. I was writing for myself for material for the stage, and writing for some other stuff too. Some other comics that I'm helping out. And man, I get like tired, and I'm like, it's time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Alexa, PYT, Michael Jackson, let's do it. and then I said, I want to love you. I'm in my socks, and I tell you, man, it gets you moving. You feel better, and then you there you go.
Yeah, but see, I listen to music too whenever I'm at home alone. But it's like I'm doing stuff, like if I'm cleaning the house or whatever, doing the dishes, or I've got chores to do, I will put the music on. Yeah, and I might wash my dishes to the beat or something like that. But I'm never just turning it on and going, you know what? It's time for
you should
dance
try
party.
it, Mike.
No,
have you ever had uninhibited dance? It's such a freeing thing where you just just move. And
Yeah.
I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but man, like sometimes you turn on, you put on Instagram or something like
Yeah.
that, and you see somebody just acting a fool,
Right.
And doing it is just so liberating. I mean,
Yeah.
you really feel like you can make up the stupidest dad moves
Yeah.
and like move and just be a complete idiot
Yeah.
for an entire 3-minute song, and then afterwards you're like, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Like it's.
Do you just do that though for yourself,
Yep.
and then you're not taking video of it and putting it on TikTok
Nope,
or anything
it
like
is
that?
just me. And
Wow.
if anybody put video of it on TikTok, then I would probably jump off a bridge.
Right, yeah.
You know, I think I've got good moves, but then I thought I could sing well, and that didn't go
And
well.
apparently, neither of those
I
things.
know. So I don't know. I tell myself I'm good at doing it.
Sure.
I have a fantasy in my mind about me. Like, and I'm, Mike, if I ever do this, God, I hope it goes right. I want to put on YouTube like how to dance to a specific song, but
Okay.
like full on choreography and like
Yeah.
get it down, and then like just be somewhere and like hear the song and be like, now is my time. And then everybody's like, oh my God, how did he know all those moves? And they
my
don't
God.
realize I've spent weeks perfecting this.
Yes,
you know?
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I want, but and the funny thing is they'd be like, I think this is supposed to be a flash mob, but nobody else showed up, and it's just me. It's sad. But I don't know, man. Uninhibited dancing is kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
I want to, and I don't know. Message us if you want to do this, because I would totally be okay with this as long as it was not recorded. I don't want to recorded. I want to do a Zoom dance party.
Yeah.
Has that been done?
I don't know.
I would think it's been done.
Yeah, you would think so,
But basically where a bunch of people join, we all have our cameras on, and the host plays a song like Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
like you actually have a DJ sort of.
A DJ, but everybody is dancing, and we can all see each other dancing and just having a good time and dancing and having drinks and a full-on dance party. Would you do that with me, Mike?
No, I'm absolutely not doing it.
You don't want to dance, Marty?
I don't dance, man. I'm not
Which
a dancer.
is even
no.
better because
no, it's horrible.
It's so great. It's liberating.
I don't like it. The only time that I dance is when my girlfriend and I are alone and a nice romantic song comes on. I'll dance with her.
Well, we'll have
But
slow
that's
jams.
it. That's it.
Well, that's slow jams.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can slow jam. You know?
Yeah, but there's something weird about slow dancing with it. Like if I'm at a club, an actual club, and a slow song comes on, I would dance with her. That's not a problem because everybody else is doing the same thing. You're all in the same room. There's something weird about people watching me dance through a computer.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Maybe a little creepy.
Yeah, it's just a little bit creepy. But I'm not saying that it wouldn't work. There's probably other
Right.
weirdos out there that are just like you.
I hate you so much. There's probably other people that are mentally unstable, such as yourself. And
yeah. So go for it. That'll be
Weirdos.
fine. But
thanks, Mike.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think that it's something that could happen. An actual
Yeah.
Zoom dance party where people tune in. There's virtual comedy clubs in alt space. I wonder if alt space has virtual dance halls.
I'm sure they do. They have to.
They probably do, and then you can VR dance with somebody.
But see, and that I would be okay with because they're not looking at me. Yeah, and you can hit a button and
Right.
he'll do like the jazz thing or jazz
Right.
hands or something. I could do that.
You know what I would love to see happen on that, because the hand things are wireless.
Yeah.
and they move with your hands.
Sure.
So I think it'd be so funny if you were dancing like da 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 da, da, and then you had Jess come up and she took them out of your hands and walked really far away, and like your arms got super long, and they were like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
if it does that. But
I don't know
think
if it
that'd
does
be funny.
either.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny though. I definitely want to check out that virtual thing. I was listening to listening back to the podcast and hearing you describe it again.
It
Made
is
me
the
just go,
coolest.
man, that just sounds really, really neat.
It is the
I don't
coolest.
know about being able to perform at it because I guess whenever you're, I've only used those VR things a couple of times, but I'm guessing that whenever you're on stage, you're looking out into the crowd in your headset, right? Yeah. So it feels like you're on stage and you're talking to those people. So
Yep.
that I think I could do. What you were talking about in the bonus episode about doing a performance in front of your computer, though, I could never
Zoom
do that.
performance, yeah.
Zoom performance.
I've done a few of those. First one I did was kind of weird. It was like 10 people, you know, and then it's just you. And this is the hard part. So when you go to a comedy show, Mike, do you laugh at the comedians?
No.
I know.
Nobody
As
does.
comics, for some reason, it's just really hard for me to laugh at another comic.
If they say something that I genuinely find funny, yes.
I'll laugh, but I also sometimes will, instead of laughing, go, God, that was such a good joke.
Yeah, I hate that.
Like, I'm so mad that he
why
thought
did
of that.
Why didn't I not think of that?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And so here's the thing. The first Zoom one that I did, they had 5 comedians, and people could watch, but all the comedians were unmuted.
Yeah.
And they were like, we encourage you to laugh at everybody's jokes, and you're the laugh track. And so you have to laugh at other comics, and it felt so forced and fake.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I did was really good. That was the Day Drinking with Mom one. And that one, everybody was unmuted. And, of course, you hear some background noise every once in a while, but really it was just laughter and people having fun. And that one was kind of cool.
That's cool.
And then the one that I did recently, shout out to Jeffrey for setting it up. I did the Northwest Teachers Association in Canada.
Yeah.
I did their annual convention to start the year, and I got to perform for over 300 people.
That's pretty awesome.
Via Zoom, but they were commenting on the right.
Yeah.
So that was way different. But I'll tell you, out of all of them, the virtual was by far the closest we can get to a comedy club.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
From your home.
So, are you going to purchase one of those now?
I really want to.
Do you get paid to do that, by the way, or is it just like, hey, if you want some time, this is a room?
No,
that
you
can
sell
do?
tickets.
You
get
sell
paid.
tickets.
Yep.
Really? Wow.
Yep. So, I mean, you could technically do a virtual show, and the people can buy tickets and not even have one of the VR things. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
can
thing.
watch it on-
It'd be
on
cool
your
if like
computer.
you sat and watched it. Like, we'll see if there's some on YouTube, but you can actually watch what other people are seeing, and it's so super dope. But the 3D, like being there and feeling the spatial, like I don't know how they do the spatial stuff on VR, but it's so incredible that I'm looking at something. It's in a glass screen right in front of me, but my mind is telling me that it's 50 feet away.
Right, yeah.
How cool is that? And but that glass in front of me, also on the same exact screen, is right here in front of me.
Right.
You know?
And it's definitely something to do with the 3D effects. You know, they've got the reds and the blues or whatever, you know, like the old school
I think
3D glasses.
Way
you know?
more to that now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course there is. Yeah. But it's definitely, there's something about they you know, prism it or whatever for 3D, and then whenever it focuses in your mind, it gives you depth perception.
Right.
But it is pretty cool. I actually did one of those augmented reality games, and I don't know whatever happened to it. I'll have to talk to the person who showed it to me. She works for PGA Tour, and they were thinking about using these out on the golf courses as like an added get people involved in golfing more. And basically it was a headset that you put on, but it was clear glasses, so whenever you were looking around the room, things would just pop up. It was all augmented reality. So like you have the controllers in your hands, but we'd still be sitting here, but all of a sudden a portal would open up on that door and aliens would start crawling through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Moe's, they have it.
Do they?
Yeah, all their signs in Moe's are AR, so you can actually take your phone and hold the camera up to the signs or whatever, and you'll see like aliens start to come out of it.
Yeah,
and, like, some of the
that's
cool
awesome.
stuff. Yeah.
So what they were going to do with it, or at least what I suggested that they do with it, because they were researching the product, but I was like, dude, this would be so awesome to go out and play golf with this on, right? And instead of a water hazard, it's literally like a shark pit, or there's like 1,000 alligators in it, you know, and one comes crawling out towards you or something.
That would be cool.
Yeah, or you know, you're getting ready to tee up at the tee off, and a whale jumps out of the fairway and back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just really, really neat stuff. I think it could be a really cool thing to add to the game of golf, but to my knowledge, they never did pursue it.
How cool would it be to use the kind of stuff in the classroom? Like if students were watching the board and like you were talking about the Civil War, and like all of a sudden Lincoln would pop up.
Yeah.
And you know, and they could see the stuff there, and substitutes could put them on, and you could individually augment the room to where like a substitute looks at a kid and you're like, this one's a farter. Yeah. Stay clear away from him. And,
that's great.
But also, you know,
but that is a really a great idea. Like if the teacher had it on. And I'm not even trying to be funny here, but if the teacher had it on, and especially like a substitute, you could have an option to turn on names that would just like float above their head, so that you didn't have to go, what's your name? You know, like, so this is Mike, there's Ashley, there's you know, whatever, you know what their names are. things like that would actually help out. Or you could pull up their stats. What is Ashley's at at an 87, she's getting a B right now. You can just do that by looking at them.
And if you can set up a virtual comedy club, you could set up a virtual classroom.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, how cool would that be to and you can, like, you have a laser pointer and, like, you can individually chat with people. Somebody has a question, you hit because that was the thing in the comedy club is if somebody's talking, you use your laser pointer as the admin, and you could tell them to be quiet.
Yeah.
And you could do that with AR, but like a virtual classroom with the teacher with their headset on, the same way it would be a comedy club, might be a lot more interesting than what the kids are doing right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's a great. All right, so that's our $1 million idea. We need to hurry up and develop that software.
But here's the thing too: all these counties are buying like $600-700 iPads.
Yeah.
I mean, the Oculus Rift is $300-400.
Yeah.
They could give them all Oculus and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
Your period 1 starts, and then they just log
put
it on. I'm in period 1.
Yeah, they would just log on. They could be sitting on their couch, literally, but to the teacher, I see it as a classroom, and they're all sitting there.
And we keep putting good ideas on this podcast, and
somebody's going to either pick it up. I don't know.
We're going to see them come to fruition outside of here.
The good news is that this is on record as our idea.
And I've got every damn IP address that ever listened to this podcast. Do not think I can't trace you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if I have
It's pretty fantastic, though. I think that could work out really, really well.
I think it could, too. Way better than what the kids are doing through now. It's just miserable, man. Kids sitting in front of computers for 7 hours a day. They're not designed for this.
I mean, how cool
I'm not
would it
designed
be
for that.
If part of it is like just so like we're sitting in front of this computer right now. That's as a student would be boring as hell.
Yeah.
But if I've got an Oculus on and it's a whole new room and the
I
teacher
can look
could,
around.
Yeah, the teacher could like different backgrounds. We could be sitting in the middle of the jungle one day. Or,
that'd be cool.
Sitting on the beach the next day. Whatever. So it's really it's a hell of an idea.
Yeah. Today we're learning about World War II, so we will be having class from the beaches of Normandy. And you're just that'd be so awesome.
That would be great. It would be really cool, and I think it would hold the kids' attention a lot longer too.
Yeah.
They could do their own virtual meetups and hang out in the hallways between classes even. So, yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, this could be the last episode of Crying in My Car.
Exactly.
Investors, crying in my car.
We need investors. Yeah,
we're here, and just want to let you know. So, Anyways, all right. Well, I think it's time for.
Let's go ahead and end this. I guess since we don't have to do it anymore. Yeah.
I think it's time for Teachers in the News.
We combed the headlines for you.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And came up with this. It's time for Teachers in the News.
All right, first teacher in the news. 2 podcast hosts make millions from ingenious idea. Oh, wait, no, that's the future. That's the future.
That should have happened for sure.
2 students and a teacher are killed in a DR Congo school attack. Several teachers were also kidnapped by gunmen following this attack on a school in North Kivu.
Good God.
Kivu, yeah. Apparently there was, the president of the school said 2 students died when fighting broke out in North Kivu province, and did not give many additional details, but the school was attacked. 1 teacher died, several teachers were kidnapped, and apparently they had a very difficult time with this. Now, the interesting thing is the exam centers, like the places, schools, are actually protected by the Army. So the Army was fighting with people nearby and apparently got a little overran, and they went ahead and took the school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yep. I mean,
I would hate to be in the middle of anything like that.
I talk about a country that's just so underutilized. I mean, they have amazing fertile soil. They have gold and diamonds in their hills. I mean, it's a very rich country, but they're just so overran by outside greed. And it's wanting to strip them of their resources and a fight for, within. They got a lot of guns and stuff. So I don't know, man. It's just tough. But I couldn't imagine, I'm thankful for being a teacher here in the United States because I'm safe behind my computer. But,
until
that would be a really
school
big
shooter
deal.
Walks in the room.
That's true. Unfortunately, that does happen.
And that's why you have a gun behind your desk now, right?
That is not why I don't have a gun at all behind my desk. A teacher came up with a $13 fix that allows her students to speak clearly and her to speak clearly through her mask all day. So you wear a mask, Mike, right?
Yeah,
and
whenever I go out. Yeah.
You ever have an extended conversation with somebody where you feel like it's sucking to your face like a shower curtain.
I try not to talk to anybody unless I absolutely
really?
have to. Yeah, I go in, I get what I need, and I get out, and that's pretty much. Unless I have to ask for directions or something like that. But for the most part, I hate wearing that thing. I wear it because I know it's important. But I go in, I get what I need, and I get out.
Interesting. Yeah. See, I've had a few conversations with people in masks and had to wear them, especially when I go to the comedy clubs. If I am not on stage, I've got a mask on. So when we're talking in the green room and stuff, it's so funny because when you take in that breath to say something, and the mask will come like right across,
suck into your face,
right into your face, and you
yeah.
suck in the breath, and then you can talk again, suck in the breath, talk again. And so teachers have to do with that. And apparently, this teacher invented a little $13 fix. It's a little plastic cup that goes over your mouth, and it just has like a one little strip that kind of pushes it out. It pushes the mask out, so it's always off of your face.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's off of your mouth, anyways.
Yeah, so
the mask is still holding tight, but it's just like a little cup that sits over, but it's got an opening to where the mask still goes over top of it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, and so this teacher thought of it, and she's going to try to start to sell them, I guess. And so I think that's a great idea. And she said she got the idea off of a TikTok video. It's a little accessory. It's $12.99 for a set of 5. So actually, that's even cheaper than the $13 I thought it originally was, because you get 5 of them. And keeps the mask from directly touching the wearer's face, preventing it from interfering with the person's speech.
Nice. That's a good job.
Good
job,
fix.
lady.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right, now on the bonus episode, we had an interesting topic where a teacher put a Trump 2020 flag behind her desk.
Yes.
And she was wearing Trump paraphernalia, Trump leggings to school, pro-Trump.
Right.
And was
Which
reprimanded.
I honestly don't think is a big deal as long as it's allowed on both sides, like whoever you're supporting. But also, why?
Yeah.
Just why? Don't make a political statement in your classroom. It's not the place.
And chances are those kids can't vote. So,
yeah,
I mean...
Yeah, exactly. What are you even doing?
That's just ego.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And but here's an interesting other side note. A teacher was reinstated, had to be reinstated. Apparently, they were originally put on leave over, and this is in Texas, of course, over a Black Lives Matter feminist and pro-LGBTQ poster. So she had 3 different posters were displayed throughout her room. Basically, inclusion. I support Black lives, I support feminism and women's rights, and I support LGBTQ. And so apparently her parents complained and said this shouldn't be in there, and they put her on temporary leave. And so parents were upset, but they said, she's got to go for a little bit. But then here's the thing. They received so much backlash from a petition saying that she's just trying to have inclusivity and acceptance within the classroom, that they apparently went back on that and reinstated her.
Well, I'm glad that she got reinstated. Did they tell her that she has to take the posters down, or is she allowed to keep them up, or what's the ruling on that? Do we know? Is that not in the article?
She can keep them up, yeah.
Oh, she can keep them up? I go to the why.
Yeah.
You know that it's going to cause problems. Mm-hmm. You know that there are some people out there. There are some people out there that believe that Black Lives Matter is a domestic terrorist group and all this stuff. You know that there are some people who are very hardcore religious people that don't believe in homosexuality and think that it's a sin. You know that it's going to cause problems. So why would you do it?
For the kids.
What?
Yeah, they for the kids, the students in the class.
Right.
You also know that you're most likely teaching LGBTQ students, so even if they're not open about it. Most likely, you have black children in your class, and then you have women who you can empower the kids. The goal is to teach the kids, but it's also to give them some sort of comfort and acceptance and feeling of belonging in the world.
And you think a poster is going to do that?
Yeah, I mean, showing your support, that you support them, it gives them a safe space. Some teachers don't feel that they need to acknowledge any of that, and that's fine. But some kids just go about their entire high school, middle school, elementary school, even not feeling like they belong, and they see that kind of stuff from teachers and feel like they can be themselves. They come out of their shell. I don't know.
I hear what you're saying, and I get it, but to me, it just
does it
seems
really
like
hurt
it's
you?
too polarizing. It's too polarizing.
Is the super religious kid seeing the LGBTQ poster and not feeling included?
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. Like, okay, so if you're going to put up an LGBTQ poster and a Black Lives Matter poster and a Trump poster, where's your God poster and your Jesus poster? I mean, if you're going to be inclusive of everything, let's have a Hindu poster. You know what I mean? And where does it end? That's the question.
Those are
why do you have to?
I don't know, man.
Why do you have to? Why is it those particular things is okay, but you don't want to be inclusive of everything else? That's my question. Like, and that's again, I just feel like the classroom isn't. You're there to teach them history. You're there to teach them English. You're not there to teach them that Black Lives Matter. Whatever your beliefs are on that subject. You're there to teach them the course study group, the things that you're meant to teach them, not this other stuff. And that's where I think the parents get involved and they get angry about it.
Yeah.
So I see both sides of it for sure. And I think you could show your support to the African American or the black students or the gay or lesbian students just as easily without having to have a poster up behind it that's going to be polarizing that the kids have to see. You know what I mean? Like, treat them with respect. Let them know that they do matter, that that you approve of their lifestyle or whatever it may be. But I think that the poster, in my opinion, is just, you're doing it on purpose. You're trying.
There's a lot of teachers that would agree with you. I'm not one of them. I'm on the other side, which just says, that they should. It should be a little bit more in the open. You don't want to hide and be like, guys, I support you, but I don't want to support you.
No. I don't feel like a poster is showing support. That's my opinion. I just feel I just feel like it's going to cause it's going to cause problems, and that's why you did it.
Oh no, I don't think that. I really don't. I don't think
you don't.
No, because I see a lot of teachers that put stuff like that in their room, and I don't think they're ever looking to cause problems. I think they're actually looking to solve problems. More than anything. But that's the teachers that I know. Maybe there's other teachers out there that go, I'm going to put this up to piss people off. But also sometimes I do stuff for discussion.
Do you think that Trump, the one that had the Trump thing, didn't know that she was going to piss some people off?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But here's sometimes teachers do stuff also to spur discussion.
Sure.
I had a teacher a while back that he told us that the Holocaust was fake.
Yeah.
He didn't believe the Holocaust was fake. He told us the Holocaust was fake, and he gave us all the info on how the Holocaust is fake.
Okay.
He said, here's how it's fake. It's fake. And here's what's fake about it. And then at the end of the lesson said, so it's up to you to show me that it is not fake. You have to disprove everything I've just given you. And so he put it on us to learn about it ourselves and come up with counters to his absurdities that he was spouting.
That's actually really interesting, though. That's an interesting way to go about it.
Right.
Yeah.
He turned himself into the crazy person that goes, it never happened, blah, blah, blah. And basically it was a in-person online debate. Cite your sources, find the info, tell me where, I went wrong, and then we'll,
I like that. I like that a lot. That's actually a really good
So he was
interesting
controversial.
Way of doing it.
A lot of people would go, teacher said that, but his controversy was a spark for igniting discussion.
a lesson plan. Yeah,
right.
I get it.
Okay, now it's time for a little. You want to do a Teach the Teacher?
Let's do Teach the Teacher.
Let's do Teach the Teacher. Teach the Teacher today is going to be brought to you by thegreatcoursesplus.com. Learning about various perspectives can help us make sense of the world as it changes every day. The Great Courses Plus streaming service is an excellent resource to expand our knowledge on a variety of subjects. You can gain valuable, reliable insights from some of the world's best teachers. These guys are all top tier of their class. They know their subjects. One of the subjects that I checked out this week was Apollo 11.
Oh, yeah, good one.
I'm a big fan of the space industry. I grew up over on the Space Coast in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I've been to Kennedy Space Center a million times, and it was just a huge wealth of knowledge that I had never seen before, never heard before, even after seeing the exhibit,
Right,
standing
sure.
next to the moon landers. This is just an amazing course. It's a fantastic way to keep your mind active while staying close to home.
I don't know about you, but I have been looking at the investors course.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, about money investing.
Because you're an investor.
I am. I know you have one of those apps that you can invest with. This has got all the courses that you need to know, how to stop worrying and start investing, how investors make money. It's fantastic. And as teachers, who doesn't need some extra cash?
Yeah.
So it's a great course. And you can take some of that money and hopefully grow it in an investor's account.
Perfect. Yeah, you can stream all of these courses to your TV. You can use the Great Courses Plus app and listen and learn while you're out in the garden, taking a walk around the neighborhood. Really, any way that you want to get some more knowledge, it's here for you. We do have a special offer. You want to tell them about that, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much that you can learn about this. All you got to do is sign into the Great Courses Plus. They're offering our listeners a full month of unlimited access to the entire library for free. A full month, absolutely free. Sign up today. You just got to use our special URL to start your free month. You go to thegreatcoursesplus.com/CIMC. CIMC for crying in my car. That's thegreatcoursesplus.com/CIMC.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
Hey, teachers,
I have but one question for you.
think you have what it takes to pass?
Can you attend my class?
It's time for Teach the Teacher.
All right, everybody. So Teach the Teacher is going to be very simple today. It's another one of the words that begin with, and today's letter is K.
K.
Today's game is brought to you by the letter K. So these are all words that start with the letter K. I'll give you a quick little clue as to what the word is. You'll have 10 seconds to guess, and whoever guesses first gets the point. I've got 15 of them, and then a tiebreaker just in case. All right?
K.
All right, here we go. Number one, it's shaped like a bean.
Kidney bean.
There you go.
Kidney.
Yeah, the kidney. All right, number two, food for dogs.
Kibble.
Nice. Man, Devin, out ahead early. Number three, the gods release him.
Kraken.
Nice. Man, Greg, where are you at,
Greg,
buddy?
is your mic working, buddy? All right.
I've been sitting here trying to answer him. I don't know what's going on. Why do you keep pushing that mute button?
All right, number four, bow to a ruler.
Neil.
Nice. Man, he's
Neil
all
before General
over it.
sign up. I'm sorry.
Number five, it holds a lot of beer.
Keg.
Man, Greg, where are you at, buddy? These words.
Sons of bitches, I hadn't even had time to even think about it. He's just sitting there. He's looking over at your screens while he's
You
doing
can't
it.
see it. I
I will
promise
tell you.
You're sitting there telling me crap, but you're like, the dude's answering before you even finish.
Let me just tell you right now, this entire video of this moment is the perfect PSA for Adderall.
These are all words that begin with the letter K. Greg.
K.
The letter
I know.
K. All right, here we go. It's big. It's from Hawaii.
Kahlua.
No.
Oh, Kilauea.
No. Kahuna.
Kahuna. Oh,
The big
great
kahuna.
Yeah,
the big kahuna. Yeah. All right, here we go. So that one, nobody got a point on that.
I said a bunch of Hawaiian names.
That's not the one that has to match my answer. Sorry, sir.
Shut up. Everything I said was Hawaii. Give me something out of there.
Did you just put a K in front of Hawaii just to make it?
Hawaii.
All right, number seven, a lippy show of affection.
Kiss.
There you go. See how easy that was, Greg?
Kiss.
If you would have said like an awesome band, I would have got that.
Oh, sorry. Number eight, a large amount of cocaine.
Kilo.
Oh, Greg finally gets on the board.
The first one, of course, that's the one he gets right. Because he's like, that's what I just did on the way here.
No, because I would have already answered him before he answered.
You're like, kilo. Yeah. All right, number nine, you use it to cut.
Knife.
There we go.
It's knife. God.
Number 10, a strong win for a boxer.
Knockout.
There you go. Greg.
Sorry, I don't sit here and think about letters and stupid. See, I hate.
You don't think about.
I hate both of you sons of bitches right now.
You don't think about any part of the
You
English
talked
language.
about this beforehand with him. You're like, hey, listen, just start
No.
thinking of stuff that starts with K.
No. All right, here we go. Number 11, the weight of a diamond.
Carrot.
Nice.
Oh.
You got it. All right. Number 12, it's where you pick up your tickets.
Kiosk.
Nice.
Whoa.
Now Greg's on a roll here. He rules the land.
King.
Oh, wow. Greg
Okay,
coming out
he
of nowhere.
did.
Kilo.
Yes, kick it in.
A high-protein diet.
Keto.
Keto.
Keto, but yeah, I'll give that to you.
You did not give that to him.
It's spelled K-E-T-O. Keto.
Oh my gosh, keto.
If it was keto, it'd have 2 E's. It's so stupid.
All right, number 15. Oh, no, I already did number 15. All right, here we go. A verbal thumbs up for a good job. A
Nod?
verbal? No.
No, that's not what it's.
Verbal thumbs
A
up.
verbal thumbs up.
That's an N, by the way.
You
Nod
give
is an
somebody kudos.
kudos.
Yeah.
A nod. I'll never live that down.
Yeah, it starts with a K. That's awesome.
All right, let's see
Nod.
how we did here. In the game of Teach the Teacher, Greg has 5 points. Devin has 8 points. He is victorious.
It was a good comeback.
Yeah, he tried to make a strong showing at the
Yeah,
end.
and failed
Well, I
miserably.
didn't finish my kilo of coffee over here.
With a K. Coffee with a K.
Yeah.
There's your Teach the Teacher.
All right, that was Teach the Teacher, and I got one more thing before we go that I want to talk about.
All right.
A fellow Instagrammer, influencer, very popular for teachers, Teacher Trauma, at Teacher Trauma on Instagram, sent me over a copy of her newest book, and she's published some other books, I believe, and this one is the newest one. It is called Would You Rather?
Okay.
Made You Think edition. Answer hilarious questions and win the game of wits. Now, you play these Would You Rather, right?
Yeah, of course. Would you rather do this or that? Yeah.
Right. So this is a full book of Would You Rathers that she's just put out. She's just published it. And you can find the link if you go to Teacher Trauma, at Teacher Trauma on Instagram. But I wanted to give her a little shout out. She sent me over this book, a little copy for me to review, and I thought it was great. So I want to throw some little Would You Rathers at
Okay,
you,
yeah, bring it on.
Mr. Mike Lee. So let me let me go ahead here. Would you rather walk a mile on a slippery sheet of ice or through thick mud?
Oh, man. A mile on a... Well, I think I would do the ice.
The ice?
Yeah, as long as I knew that the ice wouldn't break.
Right.
But if you're looking at the dangers of each, the mud would probably be the safer one.
Yeah.
But
well,
I think I hate mud.
I do too.
Yeah, I hate it.
The wetness of it and
the
stuff.
ice, I'll slide and have fun, and that'll be a fun walk.
Right. Unless it's thin.
Unless
Then
it's thin ice,
nice.
yeah, then it's not so fun anymore.
All right. Would you rather accidentally kill your friend's plants that they've been growing for years,
Oh boy,
or their new pet goldfish?
goldfish all day.
You'd kill the goldfish
Yeah,
over
man.
the plants?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Mike?
I would rather kill the goldfish because you get $2 at Walmart and I get a new goldfish.
All right. I got one. This is for the teachers.
All right.
Would you rather go paintballing with your school principal or play laser tag against all of your teachers?
Oh, laser tag against
You're a laser tag fan?
Yeah, I love laser tag.
See,
I would play that all day.
I like the pain that comes with paintballing.
Well, that is true. And if you can get them on a
Have you played?
yeah, if you can get them on a, what is the word I'm looking for? Like rapid fire gun, where you like hit them 5 or 6 times. Yeah, that would be
so bad.
that would be pretty good. Yeah.
This one is there's some kind of really off the wall that I'm like, oh wow, you
Yeah.
were apparently hanging out with Greg the Angry Texan when you wrote this. That room had a lot of smoke coming out of it. Would you rather be the leader of an underwater world filled with talking sea creatures or a jungle kingdom inhabited by talking animals?
Good God.
Underwater sea kingdom or a jungle kingdom?
I want to do the underwater sea kingdom.
Really?
Yeah, that's me. I like scuba diving and I love the aquatics and marine life. So yeah, that would be me.
Here's
And
one.
hopefully I could meet the Little Mermaid.
Oh my gosh! When she's old enough to
Yeah,
meet
of
you.
course. Yeah, well, I mean, she has to be. It's been 20 years since she made that movie.
Right.
She's in her
she's
late
a grown
30s
mermaid.
easily.
She's a grown mermaid.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Would you rather? This is a good one for you because I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what your opinion on this is. I know
right.
where you stand on one of these. I don't know where you stand on the other. Would you rather go outside to find it raining hot sauce or ranch dressing?
That's
Are you a ranch dressing
I
fan?
love ranch dressing.
Really?
Dude,
Okay.
I've
I
got
knew
a-
you liked hot sauce.
I've got a tub in there. I can't remember where it's from. Zach and Miranda came over for dinner last night and brought this tub of ranch for us. That is apparently Zach and Miranda are just friends of mine, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, They brought this tub of ranch, and it is the best ranch dressing that you will ever eat. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. You'll have to try some before you leave.
I'll try it.
But I think I'm going to go with the hot sauce. I just love hot sauce too much.
And I've got this last one here for you. This is a good debate one because we've all had that neighbor. Mm-hmm. Would you rather have a neighbor who cuts down trees with a chainsaw every night at 11 p.m.
Oh, God.
Or shoots off fireworks every morning at 6 a.m.?
Oh, he can do it at 6 a.m. I'm off to work.
I know you're off to work, yeah. But if you were home, are you a morning
like,
person or an evening person?
Sawing down trees at 11 p.m.? Mm-hmm. No,
in the dark. That's that. Yeah. I want them to do that just because I know they'll physically get hurt at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
One of these days you're going to hear the
Yeah. With all of that in mind, I think it'll definitely be the chainsaw at 11 p.m. There you go.
So check out the Would You Rather, and Lindsay Daly published that. It's over on @TeacherTrauma on Instagram. I wanted to throw some of those out for you guys. Messages crying in my car at gmail.com. If you have any questions, suggestions, or submissions for the teachers in the news, or for D Hall with Angry Texan. And don't forget, check me out online, devincomedy.com. And Mike, what do you got?
I will be at Bloodhound Brew, I guess, sometime in September. I can't remember the date of that show.
It is the 26th.
Oh gosh, we got plenty of time. That, and then also a show at the Wheelhouse that we can promote as it comes closer. But that's it, man. Follow me, Mike Lee Comedian, on Facebook, and @Mike on the Radio on Instagram.
Awesome, guys, and don't forget to follow the Angry Texan on Instagram and Twitter and MySpace and all that other stuff. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with a brand new episode of Crying in My Car, a podcast for teachers.